Welcome back, friends. My name is OmniFlash and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. Today's video will be about how to get skill books, and the skill books that we'll focus on are Sage 2, Sage 3, and Demon 2, Demon 3 skills, as well as rare skills. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and comment below to be entered to win a $25 iTunes or Google Play gift card on November 15, 2019. The best way to get rare skills, the skills that are actually they're listed on the right hand side of your Sage list and your Demon list. The rare skills are the very right skills. If you go to the stall, you can go check. You can in skills, under skills, you can look for common skills and rare skills. Go to rare skills, you're going to find very few skills, and if you do see any skills, they are going to be very, very expensive because they are super rare. And people who combine for these, they actually kind of need it for themselves. So many times you'll find a rare skill up for 7 million, 8 million, 30 million. People who put it up for 30 million, they're basically skills that that guy cannot use yet, and they just want to show off and put it in the stall and say, hey, look what I got. This is a skill that you need, and if you really want it, you can get it for 30 mil. But you know, once they can use it, they'll probably use it. Alright, so I just combined a Demon 3 skill. Now, I am a cleric, so you gotta focus on one thing. Now, if you're a cleric, if you're a barbarian, you really need to focus on your sage forms, because if people want you in a party, because it's very easy to get parties as sage form. People need healers, and they also need a tank. Also, if you're going to be in a guild war, territory war, they're going to need you as a healer and as a tank, because you're a bad DPS. That's what you are. You're not a very good DPS. So what I just did, I just got another skill. Once again, a Demon 2 skill. Now I'm trying to focus on my Sage skills. I did combine a Serenity, which is the rare skill that increases your Iron Heart. It's basically the regen skill by 7%, which is amazing. And the only way you're going to get that is you're going to actually combine it, because if you don't combine the skill, if you go to the stall, it's going to be really expensive. All the rare skills are super expensive, because unless the person already had a Serenity, they're going to use the Serenity for themselves because they are so rare. Alright, so here it is. I combined 3 times. First time I got Demon 3 Waning, which makes one of your spells hit twice sometimes. And then the next skill is Elemental Seal, which helps your Chroma Seal, turns it into an Elemental Seal, which debuffs your enemy. Both of these skills I am going to sell in 7 days. Okay, so I mean, if you have a ton of gold, I recommend that you buy some skills after you get like a legendary drop, or after you've had a good roll and sold a lot of nice things using your life skills. I have a video on life skills, so if you want to know which life skill is best, you can go check out my life skill guide in my channel. What you got to do is really, I mean, if you get a legendary, you don't need a legendary right away. You can sell the legendary for 1 million gold, 2 million gold. You can go ahead and sell that legendary, because legendaries actually lose value rather quickly. So you can sell it and buy it back in 2 weeks. This way you can get yourself some nice skills. Now, you do want to make sure that you're using unbound skills. Okay, so you buy these skills from the stall. You can, after you combine them, if it's a skill that you do not want, like these demon skills, I don't really need them. I don't go demon very often. The only time I go demon is if there's already a healer on the team and they just they need a DPS so I can fill in, but I know I'm not as strong as a fully DPS focused, just a super DPS focused archer or blade master or wizard. Now if you had used bound skills, like sometimes you get a bound skill as a drop or as part of the storyline, if you use a bound skill to combine in the Crucible, the resulting skill that you get, even though the other two are unbound, you are going to get a bound skill. And if it's a double, if it turns out to be a double, a skill that you already have, it is just, it's just your bad luck, because you're not going to be able to use it again. You can only use it to combine another bound skill. So another way to get a good Sage 2 or Sage 3 skill, just common skills, is you can buy them from the stall. Usually, sometimes you can buy for a very good price the Sage 2, Sage 3, Demon 2, Demon 3 skills from the stall. Like I just bought a skill, Hatred. It's a good skill, very good DPS for Demon Cleric. So I stress, you have to keep an eye on the stall. Sometimes when you're done with your dailies, just have a habit of going onto the stall to check your skills, because sometimes you will find skills that you don't have for a very good price. A lot of times when you combine, sometimes you combine duplicates, and that's not going to help you any. But what you do is, since you are using unbound books and they're not bound, you can sell them after 7 days, and you will be able to buy books that you just haven't been able to combine. Because I'm combining a ton of plume dance skills. All right, I'm combining. I have 3 plume dance skills, so I'm going to use one. I mean, it's a very good skill for Sage. It works in PvE and PvP, and I'm going to be Sage most of the time as PvE and PvP. So definitely I'm using one, and I'm going to sell 2, and then using the gold that I get from selling 2, I can buy other skills that I haven't been able to combine. A great thing about skills is that they do pretty much hold value, because people still always need to buy skills, because even if they combine skills, they won't get the exact skill that they need, and they will have to buy some from the stall. So in a way, you are selling a skill that you have as a duplicate in order to exchange it for a skill that you need. So your skill 7 days later, it will still hold about the same amount of value. At least that's what I see on my server. After you get a new Sage or a new Demon skill, you may not have enough skill points in order to up it. So what you can do is you can reset your Sage or your Demon skills, but that does cost gold coins. It starts out at around 10k gold coins, and it keeps going up. So you can reset it. The first time is only 10k gold coins. So I'm gonna reset this. I'm trying to do Dusk Nightfall, and I'm not doing enough DPS, because Dusk Nightfall is almost, what was it, 200k BR, and I'm only about 194k BR. Plus, being a Demon Cleric, I don't have all of my Demon Cleric skills, so I'm not optimized as a DPS. So I am getting some Demon Cleric skills so that we can clear Dusk Nightfall. Next, I'm going to grab one of my Nimble Plumes from out of my warehouse, my depot, and I'm going to learn Nimble Plume, and it's going to help me in PvE and PvP. It's just going to be a damage shield. I'm going to be able to damage shield every about 24 seconds instead of every 30 seconds, which is pretty significant. Alright, so next up, I'm going to actually use, I was going to show you how bad it was to use a bound skill. So I have a bound skill I got from like a quest or something, and I can't use it, so I have to use it to combine, or I can sell it for silver. So here I'm gonna try it. I bought 2 cheap skills from the stall, and I got a level 3 demon, the Chi Plume Shell skill. So the demon version of the Plume Shell skill isn't reducing the cast time, it actually increases the damage shield. So you can shield more damage, however, it now costs Chi. So you're going to have to you need to get some sacred books or something to increase the amount of Chi that you gain. This skill does cost Chi, so it does increase the damage shield, but it costs Chi now, so I'll have to test it out and see if it's worth the Chi consumption. Alright, so I really didn't want this skill because it does not increase the damage if I go demon. Like if I'm in a PvE setting, I actually just need more damage. I'm very tanky, I have my goblin pet. I don't really need another sink that actually takes my Chi, but you know, I'm going to use it because it is bound, so there's no way that I could sell this. If it was unbound, if I didn't use a bound book, like I said, I suggest you not to use bound books. If you use a bound book, you might save 100k gold, but you're losing so much more. So definitely, now I'm forced to use this book. Now I'm using the book. And even when I PvP, I'm going to mostly be a Sage Cleric. Alright, so after you sell some of your skills that you don't need, or you have duplicates of, you'll have some gold, and you will want to look into a stall, and you will find skills that you do need, like Fortify. I need Fortify, and the price of this Fortify is only about 850k gold. I really think that's worth it. The skill will drop down my revive time from 300 seconds to 210 seconds, making it so that I can revive fallen party members 2 or 3 times in a fight. So definitely worth it. So I bought it. Now, in order to have this much of gold, you're going to have nice life skills. You're going to have to focus on life skills. I have a life skill video if you need questions about that. Also, if you get legendary drops, I recommend that unless you are a sort of whale, a dolphin or something, that you sell it, because I still use my level 59. I still use my level 59 legendaries, and I also use a lot of nice purples, and you know, I do dungeons rather easily, and I'm geared as well as people. However, if you use your legendaries, I mean, I know a lot of people who spend a lot more than I do, and if you don't sell your legendaries, it's just that legendaries lose value so much. So I would recommend you to sell your legendary mats. If they're worth 2 million gold, invest them into skills or something. So I mean, skills don't drop in value very much, so this is a great way to increase your BR, make yourself more effective. This skill is huge. It allows you to resurrect people almost 30% faster. So definitely it's going to help you, even though it's not a huge impact on your BR. It may not help your BR at all. Actually, it doesn't. So I mean, but it's sort of like an invisible way that you are stronger than your opponent, even though you have the same BR. So, you know, if you're a guild leader or somebody recruiting someone, you can go by BR about like how strong they are, but things like skills, like somebody has a very strong skill, they're actually going to be more effective than somebody who doesn't have a strong skill and may just have some bad stats to just buff their BR up so they look better. But somebody with a low BR can still be very strong if they have some nice skills. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you. Please like, subscribe, and comment below.